Hello everyone, welcome to AccuEDA Learning Hub. So in today's video, we'll learn about changes in GST since January 2022. So this is going to be a great video. Stay tuned throughout because you'll be learning some great facts. Government has made a few changes in the GST regime right from this January and we'll know more about them. So to begin with, like, subscribe and share this video for sure. So let's begin. So GST will be witnessing some key changes from the coming year, or the year has just begun. So these changes will be with effect from right from the 1st of January 2022. So highest GST rates have been imposed on apparels like textiles, footwears, etc. Now they are going to cost you more, a lot maybe. So one by one I'll give you the details with point wise about every detail which the changes government has made. So stay tuned. First we'll go about textiles, footwears and garments. Okay, so from Jan 1, as I told you, the price of footwears, textiles except cotton and khadi products. Yes, khadi and cotton are important to us. They are some sort of national symbol for this government. So they won't be raising the price for khadi and cotton products. For all rest of the textiles, for ready-made garments, now the tax slab has been increased from 5% to 12%. Yes, you heard me right. Earlier it was 5%, now it will cost you 12%. So whatever be your clothes, supposedly it costs you 500 rupees, now you will be paying 12% extra on it as GST. So this has been imposed on ready-made garments, footwears, textiles, everything. Again I tell you, except cotton and khadi things. This has been decided in the 46th GST Council meet headed by our dear Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. And the next point is online transport aggregators will now be under GST ambit. So what is this? Complicated terms. Okay. So like till now we used to book autos through two means. One was our application means and one was the traditional offline means. Ki, hey, will you come about? Will you take us to a particular destination? And another one was the online medium using the apps. So while the passenger transport services provided by auto rickshaws through offline mode would continue to be exempted, but such services through online mode platforms like Ola, Uber will now be under GST regime and they will cost you 5% of GST taxes. So now whatever you book, be it an auto, be it in cab, through these applications, Ola, Ubers or Meta or any other application, it will cost you a lot, like it will cost you 5% more than everything. So you will be charged GST on it. Now next point is food delivery platforms are now to be covered under GST. Will it increase the cost of food for you? No, it won't. Let's find out. Wait, let's find out. Stay tuned. So new GST burden will be imposed on food platforms. These changes will majorly affect the apps like Swiggy, Zomato and whatever else apps you use. I have only two examples. I have only two IDs. So as they now will be liable to collect and deposit GST on restaurant services supplied through them. Now they are liable to collect, not to charge. The GST is already being charged. You were always paying something on food as taxes. So how much is this? Is this 5% or 12%? Let's find out. But this won't lead any extra burden on the consumer as all this is done. So far it was done by the restaurant. They were collecting and depositing the GST to the government. But now only the compliance of deposit and invoice raising has been shifted to the food delivering platforms. So this has been done to help curb tax evasion, and under reporting of food delivery will be reduced a lot. Like apps were sometimes doing this, but now since electronically the GST invoice will be generated, so there is no danger of tax evasion and everything. It will be a great help to government curbing tax evasion and helping the government get more and more GST, then helping in development and everything. So this is like you won't have to pay anything extra. You were already paying this to the restaurant. Now you will be paying it to the food delivery app. Now only the burden on the food delivery apps has increased. They have to charge you. They have to maintain the invoices. They have to pay it to the government. But you don't have to do anything in this. So next is compulsory Adhaar Authentication. Now government has been linking Adhaar to everything since years now. Your bank accounts, your mobile numbers, your everything. So now there's another anti-tax evasion law, a measure which will come in effect from January 2022. So this includes mandatory Adhaar authentication for claiming GST refund. Now this is not again for most of us, but yeah, for those who are businessmen, who are running small startups or whatever, you know, little bit cottage industries. Now if they need any GST refunds, revocation, cancellations or whatever, the registration even will now require your Adhaar authentication with the government. So stay tuned, we'll be getting to know next points in a very short time. So next is GSRR1 filing. Yes, what is GSIR? So it is GST Return. It is also called GSTR. So Goods and Services Tax Return Filing. Now GSTIR 1 filing. Goods and Services Tax 1 filing. Now GST Return Filing 1 facility will be blocked. For everyone? No. For the taxpayers who haven't got their GST return filing form 3B submitted for last 2 periods. Now those who have submitted their form 3B or those who don't have to register, for them it's perfectly fine. But for those who are paying GST and who haven't filled the form 3B for last 2 periods, they'll be blocked. They can't anymore fill the GSIR 1 filing. So how can they correct it? Let's find out. Let's take an example first. So now if the taxpayer, what will be the last 2 regimes or last 2 periods for January? Like the rule has been brought from January. So now if you need to check out the last 2 periods, it will be November and December. So if the taxpayer has not filled the GSTIR 3 form for October 2021, November 2021, December 2021, he or she can no more fill the GSTIR form 1 from January. So it will be restricted for him. Now how can he make it correct? He can go back, he can fill those 3B forms and then it will be correct. Now there has been certain changes with the new ATM withdrawal changes. They are called so. So let's find out what are they. Though they are less significant to you, as you know 1 rupee has quite less value, but yeah, they are significant for the government. They will be getting more taxes. So from Jan 1, when you withdraw from the ATM beyond the free transaction limit, which is 5 transactions, as we know, 5 transactions a month are permitted through your bank ATM. Anytime you can get them. So now if you do more than 5 transactions right from the ATM, you will be charged 21 rupees per transaction as a fine. This is a step to promote cashless behavior in the public, in the general people. So every time you withdraw more than 5 times, you are charged 21 rupees by the government or by the bank. So there are more than 5 transactions permitted at times. When you go from your bank, 5 transactions are permitted. Then in non-metro cities, 3 transactions are permitted from other bank ATMs and another 5 transactions are permitted in metro cities from another bank ATMs. So now there have been certain changes with the cessation. Cessation, what is it? It is the cess charges imposed by the government. So this is done in order to prevent dishonest activities like illegal billing, illegal recovery. These amendments have been announced as a part of Finance Act 2021. This is done aiming with that the tax regime indirect tax regime will now be stricter. There will be changes there in the taxable supply, in the eligibility for input tax credits and everything. This has been done to improve business compliance and reducing tax evasion. So these were the reforms brought by the government from Jan 2022 under the new GST regime or the new indirect tax regime. Stay tuned with AccuEda Learning Hub for more videos. Like, share and subscribe this video and stay tuned. Turn on your notifications for every further videos regarding stocks, IPOs, mutual funds, which I will be explaining to you very soon. Thank you.